Meghan Markle and Prince Harry unveil NYC Memorial, honoring lives lost to social media. All children should be safe. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex revealed an installation comprised of 50 smartphones displaying the lock screen photo of a child whose life was cut short due to the harms of social media. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry brought attention to a somber reality during their visit to New York City. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, together with the Archewell Foundation, the philanthropic organization they co-founded, unveiled a powerful installation honoring children who lost their lives due to the harms of social media. The lock screen memorial is comprised of 50 smartphones, each displaying the lock screen photo of a child whose life was cut short, stemming from the harmful effects of social media. The personal images were shared by parents who are members of the Archewell Foundation Parents Network to call attention to the need for safer online spaces. These are families that we have been working with for several years, Meghan told reporters at the event at the Perch in Midtown Manhattan, which people attended. No matter how polarized the world is, or what people may or may not agree on, one thing that we can all agree on is that our children should be safe. All of our children should be safe, and I think tonight all of these stories solidify that. These children were not sick. Their deaths were not inevitable. They were exposed to, and in many cases were pushed harmful content online, the kind any child could encounter, the Duke of Sussex said. No child should be exploited, groomed, or preyed upon in digital spaces. To the platforms, they may be seen as statistics. To their families, they were cherished and irreplaceable. A virtual version of the memorial will also include stories of each child, with some of the parents recording a personal voice message for people to listen to. The parents were invited to New York City to view the installation, which will remain open for 24 hours. The Duke and Duchess joined a convening of close to 50 affected families at the memorial for a private vigil and moment of remembrance. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were visibly in sync and deeply engaged throughout the event, taking their time with each parent, offering comfort and consoling those in tears. When reporters asked what advice they would give new parents about social media and their children, Harry responded, "The easiest thing to say is, keep your kids away from social media. The sad reality is that the kids who aren't on social media normally get bullied at school because they can't be part of the same conversations as everybody else. Life is better off of social media," he continued. "I say that as a parent, and I say that as someone who's spoken to many of the kids here tonight who lost a brother or a sister to social media. But clearly, enough is not enough. Enough is not being done." "Some of the stories here are truly harrowing," Harry added. "You think you've heard the worst of it until nights like this, here in America. Some of these stories, they are crime scenes, and these companies are getting away with it by saying, 'We don't need to give you disclosure.' For families, some of the arguments that are being made around privacy. You're telling a parent, you're telling a dad and a mum that they can't have the details of what happened." When it comes to the changes they'd like to see, Meghan, who hopes to take the installation global, shared, "I think the work that we've been doing through the foundation, specifically the parent network in this program, creating this community for all of these parents, and the families, the friends of these children, to really be able to maximize the global messaging on it. Because it is a universal truth that our children are in harm's way by what's happening online. I think for those who do choose to be online and to be on social media, as adults as well, that we get to set the example and really put as much good and joy into the world as we can," added Meghan, who recently returned to Instagram, but has kept her comments turned off. "It's like that old quote, 'Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that.' And I think, in many ways, what we see through these parents is the hope and the promise of something better," she said. because every single one of them and their resilience is an example. They just want to make sure this doesn't happen. We are just here to support them in that, in such a huge way. Meghan added, "One of the fathers said, 'All these photographs, as you can see, illustrate the children that are lost, but we don't have photographs of all the children who will be saved.'" Harry then said, "It is a community that should not need to exist." One installation is dedicated to Selena Rodriguez, whose mother, Tammy, and sister, Destiny, attended the vigil on April 23rd. Tammy said, "She has always loved the city. That was her thing, and she's right in the middle, and just seeing it like that really meant a lot to us. Beautiful." She added that she felt like a kid at Christmas to get together with other families who have gone through similar experiences. "I don't know how we would get through it without each other," she said, sharing that she's in support groups that stay in touch via text. Tammy added that it was really amazing to see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex speaking with the families at the event. "Harry just thanked us for our work, and I'm just thankful for Archewell in general. They have been really wonderful," she said. According to the Archewell Foundation, major social media companies are rolling back child safety safeguards despite 40 congressional hearings on online harm since 2017 and 95% of young people reporting active use of these platforms. James Holt and Shauna Knepp, executive directors of the Archewell Foundation, said in a statement, "This memorial is a collective act of remembrance and a call to action. Each photo represents not just a child lost, but a family forever changed. These parents are sharing the most painful parts of their lives so that no other family must experience the same heartbreak. We hope this memorial inspires all of us, tech leaders, policymakers, and community members alike, to listen to their stories, to learn from them, and most importantly, to act. Online spaces should be safe by design, not an afterthought." The installation is the latest step in Meghan and Prince Harry's work to create safer online spaces, including the Duke of Sussex's remarks at a 2024 engagement for the Clinton Foundation and the Parents Network, which was established in August 2024 to support families affected by social media harms. The community provides crucial support to parents whose children have suffered from the harmful effects of social media, from facing near-fatal harm, managing ongoing mental health difficulties, or experiencing the tragic loss of a child. In 2023, the Archewell Foundation hosted a parent summit in honor of World Mental Health Day, bringing together parents who have experienced tragic loss connected to their child's social media use for a discussion on building community and creating a safer online world for young people.